Hello everybody, this is Ray from Vendomatic here again. What I'm about to show you, probably to all you hands that have been out there for a while, it probably is redundant, but for the people that are new and still yet don't understand how the inventory works, it's very important, number one, that you have your stuff organized in your shed. If you don't have it organized, it's kind of difficult to be able to do a thorough inventory. So I'm going to explain to you on the paperwork that you get from Everett, the products that you get and how you determine the price points and how you should set up your shed. Okay, so hold on, I'll be back in a second. Okay folks, this is my packing slip that I got with my last order. Now I try to impress on people that to try to keep stuff in order, and what I do is with my 25-cent 1.1 capsules, you know, that goes in the bottom heads, I always put them in the front of the shed, you know, towards the door. And if you notice how many I've got in, I've got 24 of the Ziggies, which is the mixes. I got 18 of the straights and 20 of the 50-cent caps. So I would put those towards the door. You know, I put mine on the left side, you can put yours on the right, whatever, in the boxes that they come in. And I also put the displays that come with them inside the bags. That's a secret to making yourself faster on your routes, is to have the displays already in the bags. Now when it comes to these eggs here, these are dollar items. They go into the egg machines, or you can even put them in Tommy machines, but they would go with the other dollar items that I got down here, which is the dollar straight caps. Now how you find out what price point is what, as you can see here, they sent me on the straight caps, they sent 70 of them, okay? And it's broken down up here, you know, 50-cent caps, right? I got 12 good stuff, I got, you know, 10 lucky rabbit's foot, I got, you know, 15 shadow ops, 10, and so forth and so on. And so I will look at the displays and look in the boxes and match up the displays with the product that's in the boxes, and I will actually put the displays in the boxes as I'm putting them away. Does that make sense? It's so much easier to do that. And when you do that, you put the displays inside the boxes. Then you stack them up. Okay, you might want to put good stuff in one pile, 10 high. You'd have 2 left over. So I always put those in front on the bottom, and then I start stacking up. You know, the rabbit's foot, I got 10, and then the 15. You know, so you'd have a stack and a half of those. So, you know, whatever way you can do it that makes sense to you, but keep all the 50-cent stuff together, okay? Put the displays in the boxes as you're putting them away. It makes it 110% easier when you go to do your deliveries. Trust me, okay? Stickers, I put in my racks that I have. I got 2 racks that I got from the Home Depot, and I take all my stickers and I put the displays inside the box. I put 4 displays in each box. Okay, that way when you're out there on the road, you don't have to be fussing and flimbling around for displays. And you know, I put these in the racks. Now the like I said, the small caps, I put them over by the door in the boxes that they come in with the displays in them. And the same thing with the dollar caps. Okay, you take those, you put the displays in them, and you usually get 2 displays per box. And I put the 2 displays in the box because they most of the time goes in Tommy machines, and so a half a box will fill a Tommy head. So you two heads per box, say. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 6 dollar stuff, straight dollar stuff. Okay, and then these are your 75-cent items here. Okay, I got a total of 50 of those. All right, and they go into a different pile next to the other stuff. So I would start like this. On my left side of my shed would be the 25-cent stuff and the 50-cent small caps first. Then I would have my 50-cent straight mixes, or straight stuff, right? And then next to that I would have my my novelty mix, and then next to that I would have my 75-cent stuff, and then next to that I have my dollar stuff. And so that way when you go to do your inventory, hey, if you don't have no more 50-cent stuff left, you got zero. You know, if you have 10 boxes of novelty mix, then you got 10 boxes. I mean, you just can look at it. It's so easy to count everything if you keep them in order. Let me go back to my desktop. Now, all gum and candy should be on pallets. Why? Because those storage sheds floors are cement. They get moist, especially when it rains or it gets muggy outside. The floors get moist, and that moisture seeps through the boxes and then goes into the candy and makes the candy all sticky and nasty. Okay, so, or in case your shed floods, you know, say you get a bunch of rain and it floods in there and it gets all over the floor. And so with my candy, I have half pallets lined up on one side of my shed that I put my candy on, and then I have my storage racks. I got 2 of them right beside my candy, and then on the other side of the shed I have my my 2-inch capsules. I have, you know, my starts with my 50-cent capsules, then my 75-cent capsules, and my mixes, and all the dollar stuff I put straight in the back, and all my 25-cent caps and 50-cent small caps, you know, the 1.1 caps, I put right next to my novelty mix in like 4 or 5 different boxes, all with displays in them. And I do the same thing with all my other stuff, my 50-cent straights and my dollar straights. I always take the displays and I put them in the boxes as I'm taking the inventory off of the pallets and stacking them up. That way when you load up your truck, you don't have to worry about taking a bunch of displays with you and then find out, oh, I forgot a display for this one, you know. So now there's a box you can't even use unless you run across the same product in the head somewhere where you can use the display. So this thing don't want to stay. So you know, definitely put displays inside the boxes. It will help you. It saves time. You will have the displays when you go in the store. You don't have to worry about searching for displays. Okay. Always keep spare displays in your truck for the candy, because I've seen a lot of stuff since I've been back as far as the displays go inside the heads. There's a new look. There's no longer the cutout displays, and the ones that are cut out and still in the heads are fading. So anytime you see those kind of displays, you know, please, you know, switch them out and make the displays nice across the front, you know, right to the top of the head where they're all even all the way across. It looks really nice. You know, if you take the time to do things right, you won't have any problems. It'll make your life easier. So organization is the key here, folks. Like I said, when I do my stuff, I put all my 50-cent stuff in one pile, all my 75-cent stuff in another pile, with displays in the boxes as I'm setting them up. And it takes a little bit longer to do that, but in the end of it all, it saves you time out there in the field. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free to call me or email me, or, you know, email anybody, your supervisor, you know, Bob Wallizer, or anybody in Everett, and anybody. We'll all be glad to help you. Okay? So until the next video, Ray out.